Hey, you're Makoto, right? Yeah, why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry. Wait, okay. Weird way to start my morning.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you. So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that. As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired? Alright, here we go again. Stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you'd better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. Also, expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out like with the store-bought stuff like last time. Jeez, oh my god. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. There was a last time? That's kind of crazy. Alright. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. Guys, we've officially completed the tutorial. We are now free, and we will be like essentially playing the game as intended. So yeah, from this point on, every day's kind of follow the same flow, where it's like you go to school, you get an after school section where you can do stuff like club activities and whatever, and then you get an evening section, and then, well, you'll see what comes after that. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Junpei because he's here. Dude, Mitsuru Senpai's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. preach, I guess. Dude, another gorgeous day. I should go for a jog before practice. I remember you from the lobby. Still wearing the tracksuit, even though you were told not to. Well, let's go ahead and leave. We could explore the school a bit, and maybe that's not a bad idea. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the men's restroom here. It's the men's room. I was expecting restroom, and it just said room. Now let's go in. Your condition has become great. Yeah, we actually really wanted that. And if you're playing along, I hope you saved last night, because you might want to reload until you can get great condition. So it's a good thing we got that. How much do I actually want to explore? I guess I'll explore a bit. Might as well. The basic rundown here is that our classroom, of course, is 2F. It's right here. The way it kind of works is that the 2 is both the floor and also like the year that you're in, or the grade. And then we have a neighboring classroom. I don't think you can ever go into it, can you? It's Class E's homeroom. Yeah, don't think so. Bathrooms, and then this is the student council room, the PA room, and then we'll actually go upstairs here, because this takes us out to the rooftop, and there's usually not anything going on here, so well, we can look at this though. The flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Oh well, that was depressing. Okay. And then of course we can go downstairs, and down here there's this hallway to the gymnasium, and it's got like this nice little outdoor corridor with this. A small tree is growing here. You wonder what kind of tree it is. Yeah, interesting, huh? That tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? Question mark? I don't know. I'm new here, even though I'm a year 2 student. And then, so yeah, this is our gymnasium. There's first of all, there's a practice field. The store leads outside to where the track team is practicing. Ooh, we can observe the track team right now? No, I don't really want to. There's also the kendo team seems to be using the gym. So this is the gymnasium proper. And then our indoor swimming pool. The swim team seems to be using the pool. So we got a few athletics clubs going on. We'll keep that in mind. And yes, that's the only way to get over there. And then janitor's room right here. And this is kind of like the club hallway. So there's like every club in existence here. The art room. Oh, there's a lab for like chemistry club or whatever. Music room. Science room. Home ec room. Another bathroom. And then this is also the home ec room. So that is from the entrance to the right, this right hallway. It all kind of loops around. And then here, the schedule is posted for the first term. April 13th through the 17th, student council election. We've already been through that. May 18th through May 23rd is the midterm, so we got about a month. Not a lot of time. And then July 14th through July 18th is the finals. July 20th through the 23rd is the post-exam break, and then July 26th is when summer break begins. Quite a hefty first term. We of course have our vendor here. Hi there, welcome. Talk? You seem interested in what we've got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. Well, you mean I can't get bread because I'm coming here after school? So yeah, the vendor down here kind of just sells stuff that like it really isn't all that important, but here we have a book cover that may make a girl happy. You can buy date gifts in this game, and some of them you can only find here, so I guess worth keeping in mind to some extent. We'll go ahead and actually we're gonna wrap around right here, because this staircase brings us back to the hallway with our classrooms in it. So that is the entirety of the school, besides of course the faculty hallway, if you want to call it that. This is where that faculty office was. And if you ever want to look at something like exam results, they're going to be posted here. And then furthermore, the library's over here if you want to do some studying, and the nurse's office. So don't think you can go out here, right? Emergency exit is locked. Yeah, so that's the entire school. It feels big, but it's actually pretty small. Like, it's just like 3-ish hallways, 3 plus some hallways, and then the lobby, and then of course your own room. So that is the grand tour here. We have nothing we can do though, like we have nothing going on, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is!
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
I could have guessed.
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Senpai! Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so cool.
Oh my god.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Oh, well, let's go.
Akihiko asked you to meet him at the Polonia Mall police station. You decided to head over there. Oh, we actually get to like walk around with Junpei in tow? The police station? There aren't any ladies there. Whatever, let's just get it over with. Alright, Junpei. I'm glad that you're using your youth to its fullest. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? Obviously, this school has its share. Like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. It sounded cooler in my mind. Yeah, there's usually some students hanging around here you can go talk to, but we're not gonna worry about it too much. And here's our town map that we have access to. So we can kind of go exploring to check out all the different things that are going on here. I think we're gonna go ahead and go to Polonia Mall first though. And we'll get rid of our obligations first before we get cut loose. I think you can get like a bunch of funny dialogue from Junpei if you try to go into all these different places, but I'm just gonna go straight to the police station. This seems to be the police station. Yep, enter.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You and Junpei each received 5,000
You
yen.
can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Talk? I usually patrol at night, so I won't be here during that time. You should come here after school or on the weekend. Alright, so yeah, this is our classic shop. We could sell some stuff that we have if you are really in a pinch and need money. And we only have 8k to start off with, which is not like a ton, but it'll be enough. If you are looking at all these weapons and armor and stuff like that, and you're thinking about buying something, you could try to buy something. I mean, the problem is though is that we actually need our money. So if you're trying to play along and like actually do everything I do, we're unfortunately gonna have to pass unless we sell some stuff. We could try to sell some stuff like the snuff souls here, even though it's our only method of increasing our SP via item. It might be worth it though. I mean, let me take a look again at this these weapons. They do look kind of tasty. Crit rate up. Unknown effect. Unknown effect. I mean, I could sell. You know what? I might actually do it. I might sell I'm gonna sell 2 of my snuff souls to get 1,000 out of it, and then I'm also gonna sell 4 of my medicines. Yes. Get rid of all that junk. And now we can just barely afford a short bow. That'll be 3,200 yen, alright? Yep. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just equip it. Might as well. Alright, cool. Pish, only 5,000 yen. I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later. Junpei has left. Alright, perfect. We don't have any dead weight anymore. So yeah, this is the mall. There's a lot of different places that you could like patronize. It's really not worth it during the daytime though, unless you want to like talk to some people or anything like that, or do some shopping. But places like the karaoke booth or the Chagall Cafe are places where you spend time. Don't do that. Just come here and go to like either the pharmacy or the police station to buy stuff. Welcome. Let's talk to this guy. The competition between different pharmacies is heating up. I've got to make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. I'm starting by making Saturday a regular sale day. Come out this weekend and support my store. Every Saturday? It's pretty good. So yeah, this is our place where we can buy support items, things like medicine that we just sold, or revival beads even. Worth keeping in mind. As far as I know, selling at different places actually doesn't matter. Like, you can sell anywhere you want. There's also Shin Shodo Antiques. It's an antique store. However, it seems to be closed. The sign says it will reopen on June 9th. Something to keep in mind again. And then... is there anything else I want to mention? Don't think so. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave, so we're gonna get the heck out of here. We're gonna do some more exploring. Go to Port Island Station, check that out. So this is honestly a pretty empty part of the like the map, if I guess you would want to call it. We have a movie theater that we can go watch movies at. Of course, it'll take some time. We also have a couple of vending machines here, I'm pretty sure, right? There's a vending machine over here. Yeah, there's a vending machine right here. And then also the florist. This is kind of like just like a date gift area. The only other area of interest, though, is actually back here. There is a back alley of sorts. And it's kind of like a shadier place where you have like a bar and some random areas back here. Like this door. It's the back entrance. To what? Not entirely sure, but yeah, Port Island Station, not a popular spot to go, sadly. Iwatodai Station, though, has more vending machines. This side, though, is actually not all that interesting. But you can do those, come down this crosswalk and cross the street and kind of get like a strip mall. This is the one that we walk past all the time. There's a place to get takoyaki. You can also go up the stairs here, and it's just like a bunch of like places to eat essentially, and these all like pass the time in different ways and stuff like that. And then there's a book on and a beef bowl shop up here. So all places that we will kind of get to in due time. Oh, I didn't want to go back up. Go back down. Wild Duck Burger, and then a bookstore. Bookworms Used Books. Closed for termite extermination. We will reopen on April 25th. That's pretty close. So that does it for the stations. And last but not least, besides our own dorm, we have Naganaki Shrine. Now, the shrine kind of changed quite a bit from Persona 3 original. There used to be like only one thing you could do here, and it didn't pass time, so it was kind of overpowered. But now it does pass time, sadly enough. Hey, dude. Hello, young man. My, you look like a pleasant little boy. What are you doing at a shrine, though? You don't look like the prayerful type. Me? Well, I've come a long way to pray to the god here. He's a strong one. The offertory box and the written oracle are both good for your fortune. Then there's Ienari-san by the red gates. Ooh, some crazy things might happen if you pray to him. But you have to pray for a long time. It's no problem for me, but some people's schedules are too busy. Yeah, so over here we have the Inari Shrine. You can pray here and spend some time, and it will essentially give you like different random effects that happen at Tartarus. Kind of interesting, but meh. It can also take some of the junkier items in inventory and turn them into better ones. It's kind of like just roll the dice and see what you get. And then over here we have a fortune draw that we could do. This is kind of a way to help you out with social links. You essentially draw a fortune and be like, who do I want to gain social link points with? And you just choose somebody. And then finally we have our offertory box right here. It's an offertory box. By leaving money in the offertory box, your academics will increase. If you're in great condition, the increase will be even higher. Time will pass. Would you like to leave a donation? Recall how it works. So yeah, let's just go ahead and throw 100 yen in there. You left a donation. You're in great condition, so your academics have increased dramatically. That's why we want a great condition.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know, and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you still need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. You're not able to go out at night. Yeah, so the last thing I want to mention real quick about our afternoon block is if you try to go back to the dorms, it's literally just a way to be like, you know what, I don't want to do anything today. Skip straight to evening. Obviously, it's kind of a waste of time, but is what it is. So we're back to our familiar dorm life. You did very well for your first night in Tartarus. Tell me, what did you think about it? It was a piece of cake. Why, that's absolutely remarkable. Would you like to apply to become the next chairman? Are you offering? I could probably take you up on that. Let's talk to Akiko. Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential to enter the dark hour. He's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows about us and helps us out when he can. Why does he help us? To be honest, I don't really know. But he's a police officer, so he's dedicated his life to helping people. Plus, he's a pretty cool guy. I can believe it. Does everyone go to the police station? You bet, the police station is the only place we can buy equipment. Oh, well, I kind of thought that you'd be talking about everyone else, but okay. Anything else I should know? Well, Kurosawa-san usually patrols at night, so you won't be able to buy equipment during those times. He told us as much, yeah. And how did you meet him? He helped me out a while ago. He's someone you can count on. I see. Yes, how can I help you? So yeah, as she said, you can actually tell her you want to go to Tartarus tonight. This will happen literally immediately. So if you have any business within the dorm that you want to do, you want to do that beforehand, before you tell her you want to go to Tartarus. She'll also let you check everyone's status. Everyone seems to be healthy. Do you want to know the status of each member? Please tell me. So yeah, this is just kind of like a shortcut that lets you take a little look-see at everyone that is gonna go to Tartarus with you. You can't switch their equipment or anything from this menu. It's just to get a lay of what you're working with. I see. Is there anything else? Talk? Those who are unable to experience the dark hour are transmogrified during that time. They appear as coffins. Shadows are quite enigmatic. They only attack those who have not been transmogrified. Shadows feed on the minds of their victims, leaving them unable to speak. We call this apathy syndrome. And those who suffer from the incapacitating affliction are known as the Lost. Spooky. I get pretty tired after we go to Tartarus. I feel like I spent all day hiking up Mount Fuji. What about you, Makoto-kun? I feel fine. Really? You don't look like you have that much endurance. I'm offended. Hey, you know that thing we use in some of our personas, the evoker? Well, I was thinking, why does it have to look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head to pull the trigger, you know? And yet, we all do it. So if you're wondering if the dorm opened up in any way, the answer is no, it didn't, sadly. There has been no further information. Investigators are facing a difficult case since there were no witnesses. This is the 12th instance of the mysterious incident. A team of investigators is working hard to track down any leads. Sounds like it's above my pay grade. It's almost midnight. If you go back into your room, it will become midnight. Will you go back to your room now? Don't go back. Yeah, so if you ever want to skip your evening segment, you can just go back straight to your room. But we have a date with Destiny, and by that I mean we're gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here. We're gonna leave. We're free. This is what the dorm entrance looks like. If you try to like go back here from school, you'll start here and you have to like actually walk in. But here in the evening, we actually only have one destination we can go to, which is Polonium Mall. Kind of lame, I know. And that's why a lot of what you can do in Polonium Mall is actually best saved to do for the evening, because it's literally your only option. So what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to go over to Game Panic. Various arcade games are inside. Here you can spend time in shops such as these. Depending on where you go, you may be able to raise your charm, courage, or academics. If these stats are high enough, then you may even be able to make new acquaintances. Oh, I guess I skipped over that last part. Will you stay here until midnight? No. I actually wanted to show real quick what the great status condition looks like. It looks like that, just for future reference. So, all right, let's go ahead and actually see here. Right now, the games available to play are Horror House, 3,000 yen, or Mole Whackers, 2,000 yen. We're gonna be doing Horror House. The general idea here is that the top one is always something that'll raise your social stats, and then the bottom one is something that raises your persona's stats. You watched a scary video in the small enclosed booth. You were alone inside, but somehow felt like there was someone else with you. Your courage is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. What will you do? So this is our night block, late night block at that. You get the option if you want to sleep out earlier or study. There's no reason not to study unless you're tired or sick. Otherwise, studying is always beneficial. If you are tired or sick, though, if you try to study, it'll just be like, it was a waste of time. It didn't do anything. And then you might get like even more sick or still be tired or whatever. In which case, sleeping earlier will always heal your tiredness or your sickness. So right now, though, of course, we can study, then go to sleep. You've decided to study. Your academics has increased. You're feeling sleepy. You've studied enough for tonight.